My name is Kemi, and this is my story. I want to tell you what happened to me so that other young people can learn from my experience. I was 17 when my parents died in a car accident in Lagos. They were coming back from the market when a truck driver who was drinking alcohol hit their car. I became an orphan in one day. My aunt Fami came to our house after the funeral. She was my father's sister. She looked at our small house and our few things. "Kemi, you cannot live here alone," she said. "You are too young. Come and live with me in Abuja." I did not want to leave Lagos. This was my home. But I had no money and no job. I was still in secondary school. What choice did I have? At first, Aunt Fami was kind to me. She gave me food and a place to sleep in her house. But after 2 weeks, things changed. "Kemi, you must work for your food," she said. "I am not rich. I cannot feed you for free." She made me clean the house every day. I cooked all the meals. I washed all the clothes by hand. I worked from morning until night. "When will I go back to school?" I asked her. "School is expensive," she said. "You must work first. Maybe later." But later never came. Months passed. I worked like a servant in her house. She did not pay me any money. She said the food and shelter were my payment. One day, a man came to visit Aunt Fami. His name was Mr. Bello. He wore expensive clothes and drove a big car. They talked quietly in the sitting room while I served them tea. "She is young and strong," I heard Mr. Bello say. "She will work hard." "Yes, she is a good worker," Aunt Fami replied. "When do you want to take her?" My heart began to beat fast. "Take me where?" What were they talking about? That night, Aunt Fami called me to her room. "Kemi, I have good news. Mr. Bello has a job for you. You will work in his house and take care of his children. He will pay you good money." "But I want to stay here with you," I said. Something felt wrong about this plan. "You cannot stay here forever," she said. "This is a good opportunity for you. You will start a new life." The next morning, Mr. Bello came with 2 other men. They put my few clothes in a bag. "Where exactly am I going?" I asked. "To a good place," Mr. Bello said. "You will be happy there." But when we got in the car, Mr. Bello did not drive to a house with children. He drove to a compound with high walls and security guards. Inside the compound were many other young girls. They all looked sad and scared. Some were crying. "Welcome to your new home, Mr. Bello said. You will work on the farm during the day. At night, you will clean and cook. You work every day. No rest." "But you said I would take care of children," I said. Mr. Bello laughed. "Your aunt sold you to me. You belong to me now. You work for me until you pay back the money I gave her." "How much money?" I asked. 500,000 naira. Plus interest. Plus food and shelter cost. It will take many years to pay back. I realized the terrible truth. Aunt Fami had sold me like a goat in the market. She took money from this man and gave it to him as property. Life in Mr. Bello's compound was terrible. We woke up at 4 a.m. every day. We worked on the farm under the hot sun. We planted cassava, yam, and corn. If we worked slowly, the guards beat us with sticks. At night, we cooked food for everyone and cleaned the compound. We slept on mats on the floor. 20 girls in one room. The food was not enough. We ate rice and beans every day, but small portions. We were always hungry. Some girls tried to run away. But the compound had high walls and guards with guns. When they caught girls trying to escape, they beat them badly and locked them in a dark room for days. "How long have you been here?" I asked an older girl named Blessing. 3 years, she said. My uncle sold me when I was 16. I have tried to escape 5 times. They always catch me. After 6 months in the compound, something happened that gave me hope. A woman came to visit. She said she was from an organization that helped people like us. Her name was Sister Mary. She came with police officers. We know what is happening here, she told Mr. Bello. This is slavery. It is against the law. Mr. Bello tried to lie. These girls work for me willingly. I pay them. Then why do you lock them in at night? Sister Mary asked. Why do they have no freedom to leave? The police searched the compound. They found our sleeping room, the poor food, the high walls. They saw the marks from beatings on some girls. You are under arrest, the police told Mr. Bello. Human trafficking is a serious crime. Sister Mary's organization took us to a safe place. They gave us medical care, good food, and counseling to help us heal from our experience. You are free now, Sister Mary told us. But we need your help to put Mr. Bello in prison. Will you testify about what happened to you? I was scared to speak in court. But I knew it was important. If Mr. Bello went free, he would hurt other girls. During the trial, I told the judge everything. How Aunt Funmi sold me. How Mr. Bello lied about the job. How we were forced to work without pay. How we were beaten and locked up. Other girls testified too. The judge was angry when he heard our stories. Mr. Bello, you are guilty of human trafficking and slavery, the judge said. I sentence you to 15 years in prison. After the trial, Sister Mary helped me find Aunt Funmi. The police arrested her too. She got 5 years in prison for selling me. Why did you do this to me? I asked her when I saw her in jail. I trusted you. You were my family. I needed the money, she said. I have my own problems. But I am your brother's daughter. How could you sell your own family? She had no good answer. Greed had made her heart cold. Sister Mary helped me go back to school. Her organization paid for my education. I lived in a hostel for girls who had similar experiences. Education is your weapon against poverty, Sister Mary told me. If you have knowledge and skills, no one can trick you again. Today, I am 25 years old. I have my own apartment in Abuja. I have a good job that I love. I am saving money to start my own organization to help trafficking victims. I have never married or had children yet, but that is my choice. I am focused on my mission to help others. Sometimes people feel sorry for me because of what I experienced. But I do not want pity. What happened to me was terrible, but it also made me strong. It gave me a purpose in life. I could not save myself when I was 17 and scared and alone. But now I can help save others. That gives my suffering meaning. My aunt is still in prison. She writes letters asking me to forgive her. Maybe someday I will. But forgiveness does not mean forgetting. I will never forget the lesson she taught me about trusting the wrong people. The most important thing I learned is this: we always have choices, even in the worst situations. We can choose to give up or to fight back. We can choose to become bitter or to become strong. We can choose to hide our stories or to share them to help others. I chose to fight, to become strong, and to share my story. And that choice changed everything.